Working non-stop doesn't seem like a sustainable way of going about your work. You'll end up burnt out and losing all your motivation. Let's find out how to prevent that. Athletes push themselves for a finite period of time and then let go and rest. You are an athlete in a very particular way because instead of using your muscles, you are using your brain. For you to work in a sustainable way for long periods of time, you have to have a smart way to intertwine periods of work with periods of rest. That is what I call pace. A period of work is called a sprint, 100% focused on what you are doing with very little distractions or interruptions, where every second counts and your productivity is at its maximum. A period when you rest is called a break. You do nothing, your favorite thing, or a hobby, or something completely perpendicular to your work. Aim to have sprints of no less than 45 minutes, or the context switching will affect you, and no more than 2 hours, in which your brain will ask you for rest. When it comes to rest, go for 10, 20 minutes. Less than that, and it feels like you are not resting at all. And more than that will make it very difficult for you to re-engage in your work. Mix and match following that recipe, and you'll be all right. After 2 sprints, take a longer break than usual. Here are some ideas on what to do with your breaks. For example, you can have a coffee, tea, and contemplate people from a window, just passing, doing nothing. Meditate, read a book about a subject you are passionate about. Of course, not related to work. Play a musical instrument. Yes, probably from 10 to 15 minutes will do wonders for you. Don't worry about the purpose of what you are doing during your breaks. Remember, the thing you do during your breaks has to maximize happiness, not productivity. For example, if you're playing a musical instrument, you don't have to be paying attention to every minute detail if you're doing it all right or not, or how you are progressing towards the whole piece that you are putting together, because that will induce some stress in you. We don't want that. Just stay in the flow, playing your musical instrument, forgetting about everything else and not paying attention of whether you are progressing or not. It's not about progress here. It's just about the feelings of happiness and the rest that you're going to get out of it. Of course, working from home, it will impact your pace. Usually working from home implies longer periods of work, so there are other implications here. You should put a time limit to active work and a time limit for answering emails and chats. Answering stuff is not as brain power consuming as doing active work, so take that into account. It means that you can take probably 1 or 2 hours after you finish your active work to reply to emails, to reply to chats. You'll have to make some space for home chores in the middle of work and use them as breaks as well. Certainly, they are not maximizing happiness, but those will take off your mind of work. Some important pointers are: take your work and distribute it around your life at your own convenience. For example, set your workout time, hobby time, and time with kids, and etc. And then work should be distributed in the spaces that are left, not the other way around. This strategy assumes you are able to focus 100% during your sprints, so think about that. After finishing a big task, reward yourself with a long break. And don't skip your meals. That counts as breaks. And don't work while eating, please. We often forget to stop and rest a bit. Think about it. And while doing it, please punch that subscribe button and the notification button as well for more videos like this. Be kind, be smart, and have fun. While you're taking a break, check this other video here. Hurry up before your break ends.